Siddharth, I'll start with you. Uh, I think the question is ultimately an outlier development plan is based on certain planning. At least I would like to believe that. And then you have given the clearances, you have given the permissions, and people have already started investing money or they have started planning their projects. If any government starts acting so abruptly, now the classic case is a Margaon ODP, which was completed before, then scrapped, then opened again, and now again suspended. Don't you think such kind of abruptness will hurt investor sentiment also?
See, those people who are investing in dubious decisions definitely will suffer. I have no doubt about it. And they have to suffer. But those who are genuinely into business interest and those who are going as per the law, we will ensure that they will not suffer. This is a good governance. And I think the businessmen will also believe that this has to be done. And I think let us not jump to conclusion. The first steps have been taken, initiated. Those who are to be taken to task, they will definitely be taken to task. The discrepancies, if any, will be corrected. If there are any mistakes committed, we have to correct them. And we have to give the path which is lying in front of us has to be clear as per the law.
Samantha, do you think the issue of investor confidence, because of the abruptness, because ultimately it's a plan. I gave example of Margaon ODP because it has been a classic case over a period of last 5-6 years where you freeze the plan, then you scrap the plan, then you open the plan, then you freeze it again, and then again you are suspending it. Do you think this abruptness will create problems as far as the economy is concerned?
Any abruptness creates problem. That I can't see any argument there. Of course, if it is, but kindly look at the kind of work that goes on around while preparing ODP plan. It is put, it is prepared, objections are invited,
yes,
it is thrown
the whole
open to
process
the
is
people.
completed.
Then there are public hearings held.
Yes.
Now, what happens is when you are planning an entire city or a taluka, there is bound to be some misunderstanding, disagreements. It's all, if it is given to us, same plan and ask us to, even we four of us will never agree for everything. We will say no, here this land has to be in settlement zone, somebody will say that has to be so and so. Data is always not 100% where which the zoning has to be made, where, how it has to be made. So these things always are, they are going to create confusions, differences of opinion, and such type of, are we trying to say that if we take 1 year from now and if we take all public hearing, will we have a ODP which unanimously accepted by everybody? Answer is absolutely no. There are bound to people who are still going to point fingers, going to go to court, oppose on streets. These things are always going to happen. So ideally government has to come up with something that satisfies, takes care of development, keeps everybody happy, and find the middle way.
Find the middle path to go ahead. Kishore, final words. When you look at this, do you think the investor sentiment is affected, or you believe that if the government has started this process, let them complete it, come out with the best solution, the middle path as Samant Bab mentioned, and move ahead now?
I think Dr. Samant has perfectly put the argument कि जब ये सब प्रोसेस लीगली प्रोसेस से होता है, हियरिंग होता है, उसमें ऑब्जेक्शंस फाइल किए जाते हैं, ऑब्जेक्शंस पे डिस्कशन होता है, एंड देन दे फाइनल द प्लान. नाउ व्हाट इज दैट? इट इज सो सीरियस इलीगलिटीज दे हैव फाउंड दैट दे हैव suddenly scrapped those ODPs, or there are some parts which needs to be corrected. There should be clarity in this. Secondly, one thing I just want to mention कि गवर्नमेंट में जो इन्वेस्टर रहते हैं, बिजनेसमैन, उनका एक लॉबी रहता है, और दे ऑलवेज कीप इन कनेक्शन विद द लेजिस्लेचर्स हु आर इन पावर so that the decisions can be taken in favor of their business. And particularly regional plan and ODPs are meant for that. Suppose I want to construct a hotel in a particular property and I want that property should be made settlement zone. So I use my forces to make that property, to notify that property as a settlement zone. We all know what has happened about earlier regional plan. Then regional plan 2021 government ने notify किया. There are several violations which are totally brought to the notice that these are the violations. So they come to an idea कि हम केस टू केस हम डिसीजन देंगे. These all are decisions, these all things are dubious. So जो businessman
You are
through-
hoping that by the end of this process, at least merit prevails.
yes,
I think that's the best point. I'm completely out of time. But what all of us as citizens of the state expect is eventually out of all this exercise, whether political or non-political, some merit-based assessment and some merit-based accountability needs to be fixed. If that doesn't happen, then this entire drama would be completely futile.